Hi to you all and welcome to my channel. I hope you're catching what's happening. I tried to light up a candle, it wouldn't work. And then I'm like, let me switch the candle. And then the lighter doesn't work anymore. I know why these things are happening is because of the karmic energy, you know? That's the same energy, which is why I said let me explain it. It's the same energy that caused like a perfectly fine internet connection not to work last time. It's a little bit like don't spill the tea on them. It's exactly what's happening. So one moment and we will start. So you see what I'm trying to tell you. Like karmic energies always try to mess up what's going on, but I'm not too worried of those. Actually, I am a little bit because I know that there is like protection for myself. But I don't have no other light or anything, and I need to get this thing here started. So I wanted to explain exactly that. It kept bugging and buffering last time because of that very energy. And you remember, like the reading for the ones who could not get it right, I could definitely feel some karmics like trying to get close to you a little bit in like keep your enemies closer type of situation, especially if you see these karmics for some of you coming back now or within the next month or two. I'm here to tell you that they have a motive and I can see it here. Like, do not tell them. I can see also the karmic energy being like really starting to believing their own journey, their own thing. So like definitely diving, the more you dive into your journey, your healing, the more she's diving into that energy. I could feel that too, or he. And definitely trying to be back into your space or in your grace. I had the feeling some of them were trying to come and like make peace with you or apologize to you, but I'm questioning the motive. So I hope the connection is clear this time around, and if it's not, no problem. I'll keep coming back to deliver the message. So let's go on when it comes to karmic energies. This here is crazy, my people, but I have to let it go. So welcome everyone. It's funny, but I know why. So as to karmic energies, like what's next, or you know, as they're trying to block the energy, let's give them some more. So what about the karmic or like karmic energies? Believe me that it's a little bit of what I was trying to explain to you, a little bit of that obsession starting towards you, either trying to be kind to you. I hope you're seeing this in this card, my angel. Trying to be kind is not real. Trying to be all nice and angelic to you is not real. And what I'm seeing too is that some of them this is exactly how they see you. That's how I'm feeling like a little bit like they wish they were you. And there is something else I'm seeing here, exactly that like the karmic reporting to her master, which is why these things here are happening. You can go back to my readings whenever it's about the karmic, like a situation happens especially with this light of protection for myself. When I see this card, my angel, I'm starting to see like the deeper you go in this thing here, the more you're going to have to accept that certain forces are going to play out without you. And I can see it here, like she's active for her master. is actually not an angel, it's the other way around, but to her world, that's exactly what she is. I'll tell you what I'm seeing in that card. I messed up, in reversed. This reading most likely is going to be for those, who have karmics who are pregnant for the moment. I can see it here. It's just like on it like that. Like somebody being pregnant, your DM acknowledging he has messed up for some of you. Yeah. I need another message, because this here is a little too specific. But the way these cards are falling, I can see it here. For some of you, the karmic is pregnant, or that energy definitely, and your DM admitting, that he messed up. So let's go on for some more karmic energies. I think a card flipped. Nope. This one. I cannot. You see that? I cannot and I still want you, but in reverse, it's a little bit of that idea that she does not want you around. Like you irk her just as much as she irks you, quite frankly. Like, I don't want you around is what I'm seeing here. I don't want you to mess up my flow the same way she was messing up yours. And I hope that you have heard me. The same way she was missing your flow, your energy, all these things about you. I'm seeing it here, like she does not want you around. She cannot stand it. Do you see that? Like I messed up in reverse and crossed the line in reverse. It's like a little bit, you see it if they have not yet. These tower moments, they are starting to happen, or they already like history. Like some of these karmics like already crossing the line with you, maybe some of your DMs like messing up when it comes to them, a little bit like that. Like the damage has already been done. I can see it here, whether from your person or the karmic. Do you see that? That divine feminine card, but woman, in my code, in reverse. Do you see the so-called angelic, energy that I'm seeing here? Of a divine feminine, but in reverse. I keep getting that, like the anti-energy type of thing. And one other thing that I'm feeling for the ones, either the karmic has children or she's going to get pregnant. I can see a pregnancy here in my angel. Not just is she serving, her master or whatsoever, like I'm saying to you, but on top of that, that child is a little bit of her weapon, of her trick. Yeah. It's crazy what I'm seeing here. A trick to your person, this child, in this card here, my angel, that it's hard what I want to say, but like then this child is just going to be like another soldier for that army, if you know what I mean. But that's exactly what I'm seeing here. That's why the karmic would have them for some, and I hope that you have heard me. And into this energy here lets me know everything I need to know about the karmics. They're not in the right energy. And like we're trying to have a community here in all of these things. We're women trying to connect with women. They don't have that type of thing for other women. That's not how they see it. They don't want to have anything to do with you. And hi, High Priestess Maat. I hope the connection is okay. You gotta tell me if everything is all right, because I just changed like my operator to make it like better actually. But with the pandemic, a lot of people are home in France, for the moment, and kids too. I can see it here, like you irk her in many ways, like I don't want you around, I don't miss you. This thing is done. I cannot deal with you. I'm not like you. I even have like children. You're not like me. This here is a karmic reading, and it's definitely that. I can see it. You see that woman in reverse to this man upright is a little bit like, they don't belong together. So check out for different like astro signs. But if you see your person sign or like the karmic or yours around here, just know that I'm seeing like this here is not a match. And I hope that you have heard me. This here is the sun card, my people. That there will turn into a blessing for you, this karmic situation, whether you can see it or not. And I hope that you have heard me. No match here. She does not want things to change, between her and your person. Exactly, because she's a karmic, she's just doing what karmic do. And she's definitely not a divine feminine. It's just she happens, to deal with your man. And I'll tell you with this card here of change, that's actually what she ought to do. She ought to change a person, but she does not want this very situation to change. Doing stuff that karmic do. And it's funny, into this sun card here, I got to be fair to this reading. For some of you, you ought to check yourself, because if you don't pay attention, you're actually going to bless this karmic here by giving her your energy, by not being into your energy. I can see some of these karmics being blessed. It's crazy. And some of them even with children. And I believe that blessing would actually come from you. So just like reject the energy altogether. And I hope that you have heard me, but definitely a karmic. If you ever, here is not a match, not a true match. Messing up my candles and things. I keep trying to tell you, the karmic is like a heartless type of energy, and you're just going to have to understand that for most of you, she just does not care. Into that woman in reverse, that's exactly, sorry, what she does or he does. Don't try to understand it. You may be like a sensitive human being, an empath and stuff like this, but this one here, she's not worried about that, all of that. That's the light she beams. This here is crazy. That's the light she beams. Hi, Melissa. How are you? You guys have to let me know if the picture is all right, with the internet connection. Because, with this pandemic, again, everything is crazy. But you see that lack of sensitivity is literally the light that the karmic is shining. Is amazing. That lack of love and things is exactly what she's going for. And she's got your man yet again. For some of you, I mean, people, thank the Lord Almighty, I do not identify with the situation like this, because if it were me, I would put this guy here like quicker on hold, and on hold with like an expiration date, quite frankly, like hurry up and clean this mess here for me. But I'm seeing it here, excuse me, and I can even see it in my throat. The karmic is in her power. I keep trying to tell you. And for some of them, they have your man like locked down, my people. Thank you, Melissa, for the feedback. Okay, I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. So I can see it here. Some of these karmics have the power to keep your so-called man or your divine masculine stuck there in some form. Some of them do it with children, and even into this card, my angel, I think that they can be really fake to try to rear them in, or keep them in. But this one here is really fighting for what's going on, and she does not want things to change. And I'm saying to you, that sun card, it bothers me, but the karmic is a human being. They receive blessings, just like you and me. But be careful not to be the source of the blessing yourself, to this karmic, by giving them your and using to keep what's actually yours. And I hope that you have heard me. She's trying to lock him in, and it's working for most actually. is that contra energy, exactly into that yin yang card. Is the anti energy, that contrary spirit, whatever one way goes, they gotta be there to, like, quite frankly, to just let you see who you are or what is what, because without an opposite you cannot experience anything, and the karmic is doing just that. Whatever the situation is, there's somebody that's like on the other side doing exactly what they do. So if I were you, I wouldn't mind them too much, because your existence proves that the karmic has the right to exist too. And it's crazy because for some of you, you want exactly the same thing. You're after exactly the same person. And that's crazy. Into this card transformation, I'll put it aside because I can see it here. Even with that sun card, it's like a little bit the karmic has changed, or actually aligned into that like opposite energy. Something has changed, like, you changed as a divine feminine. Well, the karmic is changing on the karmic journey too. That opposite of being aligned is her form of alignment, and she's like going there too. Do you see that? Into that card, light being, in the divine feminine card in reverse. The karmic is coming to their power, my people. Into the same card, divine feminine in reverse to woman in reverse, is like, really, girl, you are who you are, right? But I am who I am. I'm a karmic. I do what karmics do. And some of them are going for you, man. And into that card, light being, I'm telling you, these like opposite forces, they're very real. Just go back to my readings. Since when am I not able, to light up a candle? It's because the karmic wants me to be weak, for a second. Like, don't give these messages to the world, quite frankly, is what's going on. It bothers me. But I'm here. You better believe it. Do you see that again? This here is not a match. It's not like a match. If you ever wondered if your guy is in a karmic situation, it keeps coming back. This here is not the right woman, it's just the right man. Again, not the right woman. Where is he? Just the right man. Exactly that. And the karmic is trying to keep it like that. And I hope that you have heard me. Let me go on. Karmic is trying to send me back to the hospital again. It's not going to work. God willing. She's like fighting her own fight, believe it, exactly into that Queen of Pentacles, which is the card for the karmic for me. Hi, Amber. She's fighting her fight. It's crazy. Like, you think you're the only one who wants, and that there pisses me off. Like, who wants this? You think you're the only one who wants this, a divine masculine. Boy, if I were you, and some woman would try to, like, play with me for one man, or like a human being, unperfect and all, I would just keep this one here, like, please. And I don't want to curse, but you need to get out of my life if that's the type of energy that you bring along with it. I'm not fighting for you, in other terms. You either fight for me, or you could go with whoever else. You have to really start thinking that way. She's fighting for the same thing. And I'm seeing the karmic like being added, but mentally. So that's what she's saying first. She's thinking of those things like, let me fight my fight literally, inside and outside. Ooh. Spirit is saying to me what I was saying to you earlier about like you two sharing the same space, like in this world or whatsoever. It is a truth, and it's a little bit, I need to make sense of it, but I can see the energy. Like, just understand or accept that there are like hurtful energies, if nothing else, energies that would actually wound you. They're part of a reality, and like that duality is very real. You share space with those energies, and I can see it here too. Whoever you are, there is like an anti you in this karmic here for most, and I hope that you have heard me. Girl, I do the same. Okay. Would somebody do something for me in the chat room? If you have a candle around you and you're listening to me, please light it up for your girl so we can do this here right, my people. If you can, please light it up for me. Because, even into that idea of sharing space, it's a little bit like this. It starts with the B, is saying to me that she's here to. Please, people, light one for your girl. And she's after your guy or your man. That's her thing. And you too are sharing space for some of you or most of you listening to me. I'll make sure to write it in the title. Most of you, you're fighting over the same man. And she wants him just as much as you want him, is what I'm seeing here. Like, really, girl? You can have him. She's like, this one here today is one of you guys, karmic. She's very bold, my people. Very bold. I can feel it. I'm saying, you can have him. And she's saying to me in spirit, into that Ace of Pentacle, I already do. That's what she just said to me. I say, you can have him. She said, I already do. It's crazy. She's very bold. The spirit here, very, very bold. Spirit saying 100%. Very bold. Most of them are like trying to rebuild this thing with your person, and I can see it here in these pentacles. Like this here, whatever it takes, my people, I'm willing to do it. I'll do it, and I'll be patient and all of that. A little bit like this one here, until I complete this thing, I'm going to keep doing it, or doing the stuff for it. Just like where you should find yourself. Do you see all these pentacles? That's crazy. The karmic is either building with your person or rebuilding with your person, and into these pentacles, and actually her energy, she's got the power to manifest your guy as we are speaking. That's what she's doing. That hurtful energy, fighting her fight, sharing space with you, because that's natural, that's what goes. Saying to me, I already got him, want him, already have him, and whatever it takes. I can see it here in this combination. I need to redraw this card the way it's like flat. Like, what do you mean? This here is a little bit like, the healing energy. I can see the karmic having that type of destructive energy. If you're a healer, she can only be the other way around, Thank you, girl. Thank you, High Priestess Ma'at. You're a lifesaver. Thank you. For your girl ends up in the hospital again. No joke, I'll tell you something. Do you see how this card is falling like closer to him? I'm seeing it though in mind. He's got like a little bit like a new love in mind. I want something new for myself. Thank you very much, Amber. I want something new for myself, a new form of love. So I'm seeing somebody like detaching themselves emotionally. Believe me, my people, into that king here. Let's go on. That king, in case you don't believe your girl, is a divine masculine. That guy is written for him that he's going to become a man one day. So believe me, that guy here, the energy is not setting with him, which is why I can see this like emotional disconnect. Why? Is because that woman is a karmic. She's not you, the divine feminine. I can see it here. I need something else, and she's like, let's rebuild or build. I'm not letting go of you 100%, like you're my aim in life type of deal, and I'm not giving up. And what I don't like, I need to switch decks for the major arcanas, is all that pentacle energy. Like this It's funny, I feel like cursing, but she got the power to manifest things, my people, and I can literally see it here. She can really do it. I can see it here. It's a little bit she got in mind, like that motto, whatever I grow will become something. Whatever I put myself into will become something that can grow again. Believe me, my people, it will be complete type of deal. Believe me, that's her power. The power to manifest. Oof, beware of these people. But I can feel the masculine energy wanting out. What I'm saying here, like this major arcanus would be the magician's energy, because I can literally feel it, my people. Like you better not switch up on this candle. And I don't have any other protection, but thank you, girls. I'll tell you something, my people. This here is one more message. Please catch it. Especially if the karmic is either a man or a woman of air or of pentacles. Be careful who you dealing with, because I'm saying to you, some of these karmics here are vindictive as hell. They've been like holding on to this thing here with you for some time, like, you know what, I'm going to get you. And I don't mean to scare you, but I have to send you the true message. Some of them have the power to do just that. Be careful, you're dealing with somebody who is out for blood, for some of you. And I can see it here, especially if she's a queen of swords or of pentacles. He or she, people, especially in the next 2 months, I keep trying to tell you as well, like that Taurus season, especially. Like, be careful, you're going to be tested. It's about a choice, is it going to be you or her? I keep getting that message too. And one of you have got to go, believe me, into this like card here, into this Ace of Swords. It cannot be the both of you. There's a choice here and it needs to be made. One of you has got to go. And I hope that you have heard me. I hate the masculine energy for like giving power to these karmics here, but indirectly you are doing that. If some of you are dealing with the king of air, I can feel this energy here too, and you happen to watch this reading and ask yourself, yes, it is your twin flame. Especially if you're in the live chat right now, if you're falling or you're feeling for a king of air, it may be a woman too, and Spirit is saying is many of you in the chat room or watching me, you're going to resonate with that. He is your real twin flame. It's just that she is the karmic, my people. Just hold on. And I hope that you have heard me. Exactly, Roseanne. She could have him, but this one here is saying to me, I already do. She's bold as hell in her power, like fighting for her own thing. I keep getting that energy. And some of them, how it manifests in real life, like that energy or that contrary energy. They have strong feelings for your person, is what's going on. I like to hear that, High Priestess. They have strong feeling for your person, is how the contrary or the negative energy is manifesting in the what I don't even know its name, my people, because I'm worried about the spiritual realm. But in this one here, the I don't know the name. It's crazy. In this world here, how it manifests, she got the strongest desire, like really in love with your person, and is so strong she's thinking to one of you has got to go, and the woman is holding on to that thought, like you got to go. Spirit is saying to me 100%, even in between these two cards here. And sorry for being fast. Didn't I tell you I was fast? That's how fast I am. Spirit is saying the stuff that you're saying. I hope you're listening. she's coming to talk to you for some, or to interact with you, to set this type of plan in motion. And this one here is by any means necessary, my people. She'll get there if you don't pay attention. And you're advised to stay away from the situation, especially from these conversations. I'll tell you the aim, because somebody needs to hear this. It's just messing up. They're like a trap, so that you would actually make a fool out of yourself, that she can really keep your man. And for some of you, it's actually working this thing with you, for you, by the reactions that you have. Some of you, I don't know the terms in English, but they're coming to bait you, do you say? And I suggest that you wouldn't bite, because what it's going to do is going to separate you some from your person, you know? Don't worry, I'll keep saying it. I see what's happening. Do not interact with the karmic, you know. That's why I'm saying to you, I know it's buffering, is that energy. It never happens, you know. But anyway, the karmic is trying to come to interact with you, to keep your person away from you, because your reaction is going to do that for her. And I hope that you have heard me. It's crazy. Especially with children. Some of these karmics, they're going to have children just to keep your person like to themselves, you know. That child by itself, for some of you, is a lie, if you can make sense of what I'm saying to you. High Priestess Ma'at, if you really want to do this like your name says, really watch what's happening. You will learn more than the stuff that I can see. This thing is quicker energy, you know. The child by itself, for some of you, is a lie. Meaning she got pregnant just to keep that person, and if she has not, she will. And for some of you, that woman is lying about that child. Let me see. Exactly into that King of Pentacles, as to who the father is. Somebody needs to catch this message here, especially if you're dealing with the King of Pentacles. Some of these karmics are like lying about who the father is. And I hope that you have heard me. I could feel that, you know. Some of them, these karmics, you know, manage to put a hell of a pressure onto your life and onto your situation. You don't have to allow that to happen. Do you know how they do that mostly? You know, it's like to keep your person into that lover's energy. That's their biggest power, into that 10 of swords, you know, a little bit like that. There is their way of deceiving you into being a karmic, not a divine feminine, into the sun card, keeping your guy into that what you call it, like lover's energy, is just as much as her mission and her blessing as it is yours, you know, is what's really going on. Yeah. I don't know what you think you give, you know, to your divine counterpart, but she gives something to him too. It's just the opposite of what you want to extend to your person, but there's like a literally a negative lover's energy too. And I hope that you have heard me. And for the ones who know of tarot, it's actually the devil's energy. You know, be careful. There's a test that's coming, especially as to who is going to keep who is going to share this lover's energy with who. In other terms, a test is coming around this man here and that woman, you know, like a little bit like he's going to choose again. Whatever he chooses, just remember yourself, your maker, and your future, my people. And I hope that you have heard me. Don't fall for this. Exactly. If you know tarot, the Eight of Swords is a trap. It's a form of prison. You know, even the choice against you, you ought to be wiser than that. And I can literally see it here. It's a little bit like a deception. And I'm sorry for going fast. You know, I can feel the energy into this one here. Else, like somebody, sorry, choosing somebody else over you is a form of test, in disguise. And if I were you, I wouldn't miss it. And you see, it's buffering again. I know what's going on. So let me repeat it in this card here. Like redo it, no problem. Be careful of the karmic energy, and especially about failing your test. You ought to display wisdom, because even somebody choosing somebody else over you is a test in disguise. Don't miss your chance, my people, to show the universe who you truly are and who you made of. And let me show you how strong you really are. That's why he put this type of karmic on your way, so that you would see who you are. Believe me. Balance, my people. Amazing. And I can see that balance even into that infinity situation. Like this here is a fight for life. There's balance in this, there is infinity in this, there are forces that you cannot understand in this. Just it is what it is, my people. Infinite balance, an infinite fight, for balance between you and opposite energies. And I hope that you have heard me, and that there is the wisdom that you're going to have to come to. Spirit is saying, retreat emotionally, disconnect emotionally from that karmic situation. 100%. Everything I told you, like, follow the blueprint. Do you know what Spirit is saying to me? Is like she's messed up a little bit, like emotionally, the spirit here, because she cannot scare me. This is why this is happening. Like, they want to scare me because they know I'm a little bit like, I'm not saying dependent, but this here is my only ritual. I need it. And it's like, Spirit is saying to me, normally these karmics are a little bit like unhappy, quite frankly, can't make me scared. And I believe today they did exactly into that Ace of Pentacles. Today they did a little bit, because I can feel those energies. And the last time I felt it, it sent me to the hospital. So, I'll pray to the Lord Almighty to protect me. And I know I got you guys too, so always think of your girl. She's doing that over a man. And into that Six of Pentacles, that card with like something that's abundant or that keeps giving. She's doing that for a man, just like all of y'all, or all of you, or most of you listening to me. All of that for the sake of a man. A woman literally ready to cut your head off clean over a man is because you are in the same spiral. And in these pentacle situation here, I know, these situations that I'm describing, you will recognize yourself to the T, because that's a little bit like how it works. It's crazy. Especially this card here got to me, because I'm like, yeah, she's trying to make me scared. And as I'm trying to say, it's working. I get that energy here. Just like she was saying earlier, I already have him. And she's saying to me, I can make you scared too. To me. It's crazy, because I don't even have this situation with the men. Just like informing you, I'm being attacked, my people, and I can feel it. She's saying to me, stop. Some spirit is saying to me, stop giving the message. It's crazy. I need the card underneath. You see that? That magician energy stuff that I'm trying to tell you. She's saying to me, stop giving this message.